And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Now that we're done with the PlayStation 4 stack, let's move on to the Xbox shelves. Oh, now it's time to go into the console that I sunk in hours. This is the first shelf out of 2, okay? So, let's start over here. Let me know if you see a game that died, okay? That nobody decided to play anymore, and the servers went down, and you can never play these games ever again. Let me know, because I have a few of those. I definitely have a few of those, and I actually enjoyed those games, and it's kind of sad. But as you can see, I got Apex Legends, the Lifeline Edition. I was a huge Apex Legends fan. Me and my friends used to play this a lot. And then you can see almost every single Assassin's Creed game. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Yeah. Huge Assassin's Creed fan. Then you got Battleborn, the failed 2K game. Battlefield Hardline. You got some fighting games in there. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I used to play that on the Xbox 360. Dear God, that game is so good. I will continuously play that game as many times as I can. And then as you can see, I got a lot of Call of Duty. Xbox was my main console for a very, very long time. And I've played every last one of those Call of Duties on the Xbox. And I think there's more. I think I have some more on the second shelf. And Crackdown 3, Darksiders, Deadpool. I had to get that game twice, especially since I got that PS4. Dead Rising 3, amazing game. I used to play that game with my friend Jimmy as well. Dear God, we put hours into that game. We found out a way to cheat the system in that. Oof, amazing. Deformers, hilarious game. I don't know why it died. It was such a good game. You can literally play as little like animals, little inflated animals, and you would knock each other off like stages and things like that. It was such a good game. Now, you got the Dishonored series, which I think this one, one of these two, is like the special edition that comes with the first game. So I have the entire Dishonored series. Devil May Cry Definitive Edition. My mom was a huge Devil May Cry fan. She got me into playing it. I enjoyed it. Same thing with Doom. Huge Doom fan, thanks to my mom. And also, oh man, look at all the Dragon Ball games. Look at these Dragon Ball games. I am not a fan of Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2, okay? Not a fan of those games. But I was doing a Dragon Ball Z specific stream, and I had to get those games. I had to get them, and I had to play them. Now, I still have people asking me if I'm gonna continue playing the story for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and I should continue it. I don't know why I haven't. And then you got the Dying Light, which is better than Dying Light 2, in my opinion. Earthfall, another good game. Don't know why it died. And you got Evolve. Oh man, who remembers Evolve? That game was so good. Whether you're playing as the monsters or you're playing as the survivors, essentially, it was such a good game. Now, like I said, not a big sports fan. I only got them just to fluff the collection up a little bit. Forza Horizon, amazing. I love the Forza games. Gears of War. If I were to show you the games that I have in my storage, you would see that I have all of the Gears of War games on the 360. Gears of War 4, I got that beautiful steelbook. This was a present from one of my friends. He gave it to me so that we can play the game, and I was like, yes. As you can see, look at that. GTA 5 still in the wrapper. Better yet, so I can solidify, look, it's the premium edition. And it still has the Xbox seal on it. Why is it still sealed? Well, to be honest with you, I was not that big of a Grand Theft Auto fan. I played San Andreas. I enjoyed San Andreas. But other than that, that's really it. Wasn't a big Grand Theft Auto fan. Wasn't a big GTA fan. Guitar Hero Live. Did I have memories playing that game? I had more memories playing Guitar Hero 3 than Guitar Hero Live. That game flopped. And the way that the guitar was laid out made sense why. Halo, as you can see, there's only 2 Halo games, Halo 5 and Halo the Master Chief Collection. The Master Chief Collection has every Halo game before Halo 5. But in the storage, I have every Halo game that came out for the Xbox, for the 360, and for the original Xbox. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mo, why do you have 2 copies of Injustice 2? I'll tell you exactly why I have 2 copies of Injustice 2. Well, one of them is this beautiful steelbook, right? Amazing steelbook. And the other one is just a regular case. Now, why did they give me this? Well, see? It's empty. It was on the shelf. The steelbook was on the shelf. And I went at GameStop and I was like, hey, I want the game, right? It was brand new. This was a few years after the game came out. And they were like, oh, that's the last copy. Do you want to keep the steelbook and the regular case at the same time? Because if not, we're just going to throw the regular case out and you keep the steelbook. And I was like, yeah, just give me both. Why not? So yes, I have the regular one. And if I open up the steelbook, you can see I do have the game. Got some nice art in the inside of the steelbook. Now, one thing I hate about steelbooks is taking the disc out. It always makes it seem like the disc is gonna break, and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Because it's so freaking tight. There you go, there goes the other side. Amazing steelbook. Just Dance! Yes, I used to love, me and my brothers used to love Just Dance. We played Just Dance 3, Just Dance 4, every single Just Dance that we could. We played them, we got them, and we were tearing it up in that living room. Oh my God. I want to get back into it. I just don't like the fact that now you got to use your phone. Because now it's like your phone can track everything that, you know, every motion you do. I don't believe in it. I don't like it. Killer Instinct. My God, that game is so good. If you are a fighting game fan and you haven't played Killer Instinct, you are missing out on so much. It's such a good game. Now, like I said, as you can see, Madden 15, Madden 17. I just got it for fluff, just like the FIFA games. I got it for fluff. And obviously Mafia 3. But let's go on to stack number 2. All right, now this is shelf number 2 of Xbox games. Now, yes, I know, Mo, this is out of order. How come? I ended up getting these games later. Didn't want to reorganize the order. Just left them. It happens. As you can see, it's an occasional thing. Now, yes, I have the other Call of Duty games. Yes, I have all of the Assassin's Creeds. Elden Ring, have I played it? No. Gotham Knights. Mo, you have it on the PS5. Yes, I do. Have you played it on the Xbox? No, I have not. Why do you have 2 copies? Just because. Same thing with Maneater. The only difference is Maneater I actually played on the Xbox, and I plan on playing it on the PS4. Now, as you can see, there's 2 Guardians of the Galaxies. You got Guardians of the Galaxies and then Guardians of the Galaxies, but this one is the Telltale games, the Telltale series games. And I wanted to do a stream of just playing Telltale games, but that didn't necessarily fall through. A lot of people said that they wanted to watch it. They ended up not coming. I was disheartened and I was like, whatever. Metal Gear Survive. I only got it because the game flopped and my local GameStop was selling it for $20 after I think like 2 weeks. And I was like, cool, I'll spend $20 on Metal Gear, even though I'm not a big, fan of the series. Mighty Number 9. I remember getting this game at Family Dollar for, I think it was $5. It was either $5 or $7. And dear God, I played 5 minutes and it was the worst 5 minutes I've ever played. Now, look at this. We got Mortal Kombat XL, which I have. Mortal Kombat X, I have the big box edition with the Scorpion statue, but that's in storage. And then you got Mortal Kombat 11, the premium edition, Mortal Kombat 1, and then this plastic baggie. But if you look, oh, you can barely see it. But don't worry. I'll show you exactly what that is. Yes, the Steelbook. Yes, I have the Steelbook. As you can see, I got it at GameStop. I got the Steelbook of Mortal Kombat 1. I pre-ordered this. I ended up getting, I think this is the one that they gave me a lunchbox and like a poster. Or was that Mortal Kombat 11? I don't know. It's one of these 2 games. But yeah, I got the premium edition of the game before anything. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Loved Mortal Kombat since the beginning. I also have a Mortal Kombat tattoo. Like I said, huge Mortal Kombat fan. I got Mortal Kombat 11 Premium Edition, Steelbook. The only thing about this one is it doesn't have that like peelable metal thing. I think there was like a special edition above the Premium Edition that had that little like detachable magnet coin, which was pretty cool, but it is what it is. Again, I do have, I think it's called the Collector's Edition of Mortal Kombat X with the statue and everything like that. That's just in the storage. But yeah, this is my little Mortal Kombat collection. So to get back to it, let's go down here. As you can see, yes, NBA 14 to 17. And then you got NBA Live, what is that, 16? Yeah, NBA Live 16. And I know I'm going to hear you being like, Mo, but you said you're not a big sports fan. Why do you got NBA? Why do you got EA? Well, why do you got all these EA sports games? Again, it was fluff. It's just to grow the collection. That's honestly all I really wanted. All I really wanted was to get my collection big. And do I plan on playing these games? No. No, not at all. But hey, it is what it is. This is it. But you got your Need for Speeds, you got the remake, the remaster Need for Speed's Rival, and then the new Need for Speed's Unbound that everybody was dogging on. This game is sealed. Now, the main reason why this game is sealed is because I ended up looking on the Xbox store and even on the PlayStation store, and they were selling I think it was the Palace edition at the time, was like the biggest edition for the game, for like $10 on sale. So I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. I'll buy the Palace edition so that I don't need to open it. I don't need to worry about it. And I could just download it and play it whenever I want. And if anything, I got the physical copy right here. No issues. So as we continue, you got Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. These 2 games, Battle for Neighborville also goes with it, but I wasn't a big fan of Battle for Neighborville. The second one I enjoyed, but the first one I put in hours. This is honestly the equivalent of a Call of Duty game, right? A Call of Duty game for kids. That's exactly what this is. It is so much fun. And I think the servers are still up to this day. I am not too sure about that. Now, who do you know has a physical copy of PUBG? Honestly, because that's exactly what that is. That's PUBG. PUBG. Who do you know has a physical copy of PUBG? Because I do. Now, as we continue, you got Prototype. This has Prototype and Prototype 2, Quantum Break, which is a phenomenal game. I just haven't played it myself. I have seen some gameplay of it. Rare Replay. Dear God, playing this game got me one of my friends that has been with me for years. If you're watching this video, you know exactly who you are. I was playing Conker's Bad Fur Day on Rare Replay, and this guy came in, watched me and my buddy stream. He mostly came for my buddy, but then he saw that I was playing Conkers and he stood with me, and he's still with me till this day. It is crazy how because of one game, I ended up getting a friend for years. You know who you are. Now, as you can see, yes, I also got Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil Village. This game also sealed. Just haven't played it. Resident Evil scares the life out of me. Will I play it? Eventually, yes, I will. Now, if we continue, Risk of Rain 2, amazing game. Rocket Arena, as you can see, I also had it on the PS4. I played it on the Xbox, and then I ended up playing it on the PlayStation because my cousin and some of my friends ended up getting it, and we played it and we enjoyed it, and then it died. Who else do you know? Again, like PUBG, who else do you know has a copy of Rocket League? I do. Rise, Son of Rome, the game that came out with the Xbox. Amazing game. I don't care what anybody says. That is such a good game. Saints Row, that is both Saints Row 4 and Get Out of Hell, the little spin-off title. Amazing. I love the Saints Row series. Scribblenauts, amazing. I actually enjoyed it. My brother did some funny stuff in this game. It made me laugh. Shadow Warrior, Shaq Fu, again, another game I need to play. Haven't played it. Well, no, not that I haven't played it. I need to finish. I haven't finished it. You're gonna be like, Mo, why do you have Skylanders? Don't say anything. Skylanders is honestly such a really good series. Such a good series. South Park, The Fractured Butthole, have not played it. Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated, I actually platinumed that game. I didn't make a video, but I did it before I decided to start making platinum journey videos. So that is on my PlayStation. That is definitely platinumed. And the Cosmic Shake, I need to play that. I haven't played it yet. Street Fighter Sticks, that's another stealth game. Sunset Overdrive. My God, that game was so good. I spent hours into that game. I almost 100%ed that game, almost got every single achievement. That game was so good. Titanfall 2, obviously. I had to, but it took me so long to actually play Titanfall 2. I feel like I should go back and play the first one. Now, this is the end of the Xbox stack. And then we'll move on to the smallest thing that I have, which is the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I got a couple games there. This, I don't even know what this is. To be real with you, I don't even know what this is. And I got it because it was on sale. And I was like, yo, it's a big box. Cool, it's a Sega game. And I mean, look at it. It looks cool. Look at that. It looks freaking amazing. And that looks cool. Never played it. That is the end of the Xbox stack. That is the end of the Xbox era that I have so far. I do plan on getting more games, but for now, let's move on. Now that we're done with the Xbox shelves, let's move on to my little Switch collection. So, as you can see, this is just my Nintendo Switch stack. I don't have a lot of games for the Nintendo Switch. I'll be honest with you, I was pretty disappointed with the games that were coming out. I wasn't a big fan of any of the other games that were coming out aside from the Pokemon games, the Super Mario games, the Legend of Zelda games, as you can see, Splatoon 2. Other than that, I didn't really have much to look forward to when it came to the Switch. But hey, this is what we got. I got ARMS, Assassin's Creed, Harvest Moon. I tried to get into Harvest Moon. I got this one, which I guess I should have gotten another one because this one feels like a mobile game, and I wasn't a big fan of it. LA Noire, it was a title that I already knew, that I had already played, so I wouldn't mind playing it on the go. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, I was supposed to play that with my cousin. Didn't play it with my cousin. It was like, whatever. Mortal Kombat 11. The main reason why I got Mortal Kombat 11 for the Switch is because people were telling me that they could beat me in a Mortal Kombat game, and I was like, you know what? I gotta practice, and might as well practice on the go, right? So I ended up getting it. Rocket League. At one point in time, this was the only way that you were able to get the game. And then they put it in the store, and now I have 2 physical copies, one for the Switch and one for the Xbox. Scribblenauts, because I knew Scribblenauts, and that's like really it for the lesser known games. So let's go to like the mainstream titles, shall we? As you can see, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Luigi's Mansion 3, and then a whole bunch of Mario games. I got almost every Mario game that came out for the Switch. So Mario Golf, Mario Kart, which amazing, I still play with family till this day. Mario Party, Mario Rabbids, not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of like the XCOM turn-based strategy games. I tried. I couldn't. Mario Strikers, that was a game that I used to play on the GameCube. I put hours in on the GameCube, and I absolutely loved it. Mario Bros. U, obviously. Paper Mario, I still have to play it. I have yet to play it. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, that has all the Mario games that came out in the 3D era. So, wrong one. So, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Galaxy. Absolutely loved those games when I was a kid. And then obviously you need the Super Smash Bros. And Mario Odyssey. But then as we go this way, as you can see, yes, I am a Pokemon fan. I absolutely love Pokemon. So, we got Kirby and the Forgotten Land, okay? Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Amazing game. Amazing game. I'm happy I got that game. Metroid Dread, which I played a little bit of, and I actually enjoyed the little bit that I played. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, that was a remake, well, actually a remaster of the one that came out for the Wii. Hyrule Warriors, same thing. And then Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I cannot wait for the new one that's coming out. Then the 2 Let's Go's, the Pikachu and the Eevee, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Pearl, Scarlet, Violet. This game I'll get to at the end. And then you got the big box Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and then Splatoon 2. The reason why these are big boxes is because I ended up getting these for, I think it was Christmas, and I think you get these in Walmart, and they come with like an explorer guide or a strategy guide for that game, and so that you can go through all of the, everything and get everything done in the game. But Splatoon 2, oh my god, it's such a good game. I enjoyed the first one on the Wii U. Oh my god, I was so happy that they made this again. I actually should get back into this game because it was so much fun. As always, I always end up having one Japanese game. And it's Let's Go Pikachu. Now, the reason why I have Let's Go Pikachu, and the reason why it's sealed, is because my brother ended up giving it to me. He got it somehow, and he was like, I'm never going to play it. I'm never going to open it. I know you're not going to open it because you already have Let's Go Pikachu. But here you go. Here, have a copy of the game. So I was like, oh, cool. And I got a Japanese copy of the game now. I'm obviously not going to open it. But, yeah. That was pretty cool to me. As a side note, if any of yous want to see my anime DVD collection, especially some of my signed stuff, let me know in the comments down below. I wouldn't mind showing this to you guys and talking about how I got into anime and things like that.
All right, now that that's over, if there's any game that you actually want to see me play, either on stream or here on YouTube, let me know. Comment down below. You know, give me your opinion. Hey, Mo, I like your collection, or Mo, your collection's kind of buns, bro. You know, whatever it is, write it down in the comments, and you know, let's get some interactions, because this is only the beginning. This is honestly only the beginning. So thank you all so much for coming down. I really, really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, depending on wherever you are, I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. Bye.